So this place was touched by the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. This place was touched by lotus feet of Nityananda when he came to Shringavat. This place was touched by the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who came here every day from Akruragat to Imlitala. This place was touched by the lotus feet of everybody else who loves Chaitanya Nityananda. This place was touched by the lotus feet of Sri Advaita Acharya. This place was touched by the lotus feet of Sanatana Goswami, who installed the Gonita in Imlitala. This place was touched by the lotus feet of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, who said, I am eternally living in this place. This place is touched by the lotus feet of the gopis and Krishna in Sevakunja. This place was touched by the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj, who has his temple right in our back. This place is blessed to the highest degree, front of Yamunaji. And now it is being blessed by having daily meetings of the Vishva Vaishnava Raj Sabha here. For what purpose are we meeting in this special Istagosti Harikatha meeting? Actually, we are meeting here for the universal service of all Vaishnavas, of all missions, in a spirit for harmonizing and attending to the urgent needs of Vaishnavism in this world. That's a very broad subject, very, very broad. We don't really know where to start and where to stop. The whole mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu focuses on this place of Vrindavan, right here. And it is this place of Vrindavan which is going to bring about a change, not only for Vrindavan, but for the whole world. This place was blessed by the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada as he was living in Radha Damoda and coming to Imlitala almost every day. And this place specifically was blessed by Prabhavati Didi, the disciple of Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj and god sister of Pishima, sister of Prabhupada, Bhakti Vedanta Swami.
Was also giving initiation?
No. Who? Pishima? No. But she had many disciples. I don't know if she initiated, but she definitely had many disciples, especially from Spain. Spanish women, they were looking after her when she was old. She stayed here in this temple for 1 year. Damodar Maharaj stayed here, who was the temple president in Imlitala. So, if we want to know how many people have given blessings to this place, there's no way to count it. It's uncountable blessings. So, what is the job of the Vishva Vaishnava Raj Sabha in this Istagostis? One is creating friendship amongst the scholarly, inclined devotees of discussing different things, like Jiva Tattva, like the Tattva of
Quoting Sastic Slok also was not well discussed the other day.
Yes, yes, very important. And the Saraswati Jayatri is just being finished. The Vishva Vaishnava Raj Sabha paid for the translation. One sannyasi, very nice sannyasi, Damodar Maharaj, he translated it. And now another sannyasi, Madhava Maharaj, he's doing the final editing, who is English, he's American, so he's a very good editor. So very soon we're going to study here the Saraswati Jayashree. So this will be another. And above all, as we come here from different missions, we can also discuss amongst each other if there's any lack of friendship or lack of communication between one mission and the other. And we can help. We can help making this friendship, because this is a house of friendship. This is a house blessed by Radharani. The queens of Jaipur took their baths here in the Yamuna. And now the Queen of Vrindavan, Srimati Radharani, she is giving baths to our intellect by giving us chance to be in her service in this harmonizing spirit. Please don't forget that the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha started in Radha Damodar, physically to manifest in Radha Damodar. In SMX, matter of fact, Kanika Goswami, he just passed by, I just spoke to him. He is a good friend of ours. He can come sometimes and speak about his vision of Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha.
Invited us day after tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes, the 15th. So, it will not be always easy to fill this room with many devotees, but Ramanuja and Nilmadava, they will help Maharaj to make this a very active place, hopefully. And of course, from Vindakunja, we will also be very interested and part of as much as we can. Even though in Vindakunja we also have to keep something alive in our worship, but definitely this is part of our life, daily sadhana. And somehow or other, Vindakunja has played a very important role in the history of Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, and our treasurer, Srila Raghunath, is living here, and now our coordinator of the harmony. There's some people. Would you like to go to Govardhan tomorrow? On the bike? I have some interesting people to visit. Yes? It's a long ride, no?
Not that.
Not that. It's going to be beautiful. I was thinking about it, but I was wondering, but going with you, we definitely go. So,
What time will you leave here?
after breakfast. We have class and breakfast a little early, and when it gets a little, we go. So, yeah, I'm going to introduce you to a few important friends also. So, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. This is all the glory, glory, glory of the spirit of the Panchatattva. The Panchatattva is a real revolutionary group. Sometimes we wonder, why is there Panchatattva? Why is that? Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not alone? We don't say Panchatattva for Krishna. Of course, he has plenty of associates, the Gopas, the Gopis, the Vatsalya Ras, everything. And Lord Rama, he got his brothers, no? But Panchatattva, 5 truths. Krishna is one truth, Baladev is second truth. Of course, around Krishna all the truths are there, obviously. But Panchatattva is really something very special for our Kali Yuga. Advaita Acharya's interference, Gadadhar Pandit's participation in the mood of separation, Srivas Thakur, the pure devotee, Narada Muni was always there. Lord Shiva, Mahavishnu, Lord Shiva, special incarnation of Advaita Acharya. Lord Nityananda, who is Balaram and the first spiritual master, and through Ananga Manjari is also participant in the Yugal affairs of the Lord. And then what? What more? The whole associates of the Panchatattva, Gaura Bhaktavinda. And the Gaura Bhaktavinda, of course, that's explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Anyway, we have heard many people talking here in the days on the Vishwa Vaishnava Rajsabha and on different subjects, and especially on the subject of this place. Today I invite Padmanabha Maharaj to take the word and to give us his Harikatha for this special introduction of today's Istagosti in Yamuna Kunja.
Fortunate to be here in this place, as we have heard from Maharaj, and so many great saints were here in Imlitala, and also in Krishna's pastime. Krishna played in Yamuna, just right over here. And Kesi Ghat, Chil Ghat, and then Kalida, these are all Krishna's playing place. And we are just in front of. Can we imagine where we are and what we are doing now in our lifetime, within our knowledge? So where we would be after our death? Of course, with Krishna. So to be with Krishna in this life is perfect place, as I know, in this world. Of course, according to the Shastra, it is Radhakunda. But in the beginning of my intense inward journey towards spiritual platform, I choose the place Jatipura in Govardhan, which was.
We are going tomorrow.
Okay.
Jatipura.
So it was the place helps us in our sadhana actually. The place, there are different places which helps us in our sadhana. So my mind was very much attracted in the beginning in Jatipura. And then after that, at that time I was in Gujarat, I used to come to Jatipura, and after that I decided to stay in Vrindavan, but I didn't get any place in Vrindavan. Gurukul invited me from Gujarat, and from Gujarat I shifted to Gurukula, and then from there in Gurukula I served many years, and I started ghee production of ghee is cow production, and still they are doing it. And I started that project, production of ghee, and whey rings, ghee, and then somehow the dean of Gurukula said, well, Prabhuji, you can look after the legal department or PRO department. You don't need to produce ghee. So then I said, well, for that service, I don't need to stay in Gurukul campus. I want to stay in Vrindavan. So immediately, within 1 hour he arranged the place in Vrindavan. And I came to Vrindavan. I was not sannyasi, but yes, from Madhav Maharaj's Mutt in Calcutta, many years back when I visited there, one sannyasi told me, when your children will grow up, you should take sannyas. And I never thought that I will be a sannyasi. I said, for me taking sannyas, he said, yes, is the highest ashram. So you should adopt it. Then somehow I took sannyas from His Holiness Trivikram Maharaj, and then he asked me to stay in Radha Gopinath and Radha Damodar. But I was not satisfied within. And well, I am changing the place, but from the core of my heart, something was lacking. Somehow Krishna arranged this place for my sadhana. And of course, Maharaj was not here in Vrindavan at that time, and no one was chasing me from behind that you should leave this place. No one. I left Radha Gopinath Mandir, but Trivikram Maharaj wanted me to be there. Even today he left Vrindavan. Yesterday he asked me to meet with him. I went there. He said, you please stay. I said, I am very much comfortable with my sadhana in Yamuna Kunj. So, what according to my realization, I will tell you, this is the best place in the world so far I found for sadhana, for the inner journey. Putting tilak or wearing sannyasi uttari and wearing this saffron dress doesn't promote us to the spiritual platform. Is nothing. How much is the cost of this cloth? Hardly 700-800 rupees or 1000 rupees. In 1000 rupees, can one go back home, back to Godhead, to Golok Vrindavan? Is not possible. It's like you take one bottle and fill it with stool and urine, and you close the cap, and if you put into the Yamuna for 7 days, and after that you take out the bottle, can you drink the water? It's not possible at all. Although it was Yamuna for 7 days, but still it is not pure. So like that, the thing which is inside our heart, that is material desire, and it cannot be cured by wearing saffron dress and wearing sannyasi uttari. We have to be pure from inside, from the core of our heart. We have to be pure. And for that, we have to give up 6 ripus: anger, lust, all the kam, krodh, lobh, envy. Yes, these are the things we should avoid. And of course, I see the mercy of you people being here and taking so much trouble to come from Vrindakunj to this place. I think is almost 1.5 kilometer or 2 kilometer. Raghunath Prabhu? 1.5 kilometer. So it is not easy always to walk 3 kilometers up and down every day. You are taking so much effort. But according to my realization, in 33 years in spiritual path, I found this place very much suitable for inner journey to the spiritual platform. practically speaking. And all the temples, 7 temples are surrounded here. Radha, Madan Mohan, Radha Gopinath, Radha Damodar, Radha Shyam Sundar, Radha Raman, Radha Seva Kunj, and the most nearest place is Imlitala, of course. And here, by the mercy of Mahaprabhu, we have this ancient original Imli bricks over here. So what else do we want in this body? We don't need anything. Just we have to preach these glories. And this place, I felt, is really very much suitable for our inner journey. Any question?
What is giving you, pushing you to go even the obstacles are there, outside, inside? Why are you still now continue?
Yes, nice question. Is because of Radharani's slapping. Radharani slaps me always if I am not progressing, or I can see whenever I get little material desire, I get slapped left and right. Yes.
Possible you explain about the mood of separation of Gadadhar in the Panchatattva?
Gadadhar in Panchatattva, yes, he was asked to serve the Tota Gopinath deity in Puri, Jagannath Puri, by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But he was growing old, and he felt that is difficult to decorate Gopinath. He is very tall deity, so by the prayers of Gadadhar, Gopinath sat. Have you seen this deity? Gopinath is sitting like this as I am sitting. This is the only deity is sitting in this position. Yes, in Tota Gopinath and Chatak Parvat. Yes, Chatak Parvat. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left this world, it was very much embarrassing to all of his associates, especially for Gadadhar. And like we have seen many times, I don't know in the West, but yes, in India, if the husband dies, the wife also doesn't survive for a long time. Or if the wife dies, pass away fast, then the husband also somehow goes. So after the departure of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the only one who could not survive the pain and gave up the body is Gadadhar Pandit. He didn't live a long time. And rest of the associates, they left Jagannath Puri and came to Vrindavan. Mostly I don't find anyone who stayed in Jagannath Puri after Mahaprabhu left.
Do you know how Gadadhar passed away?
No, find out from somewhere from Chaitanya Bhagavad. I forgot the first time. But he didn't come to Vrindavan. He was suffering in separation. And Gadadhar was very much close to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very close from his childhood itself. Was very close to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Kirtan parties, what characteristics they had.
No, I didn't know. This question many
You know,
people
there
ask
was
me
a
the same
Rasa
question.
Yatra.
Yeah. So, Mahaprabhu also had set up like that. There were, I think, 6 Sankirtan parties Mahaprabhu arranged, and they could sing for 24 hours even. Late arriving and we had to pay some penalty for late arriving.
So then we can finish here today. And all glories to the divine association of all the devotees.
Yes.
Chaitanya
I
Mahaprabhu.
find you very difficult to come all the way from Vrindakunj to here, manage all the service over there and then go there in this cold winter season.
Where the warmth of Sadhu Sangha is, no way is too far.
Yes.
There was in my childhood, there was a TV advertisement. And there was a man, he was walking, and going over rivers and difficulties, like the Chintamani story. You know?
Yes.
And then finally got to a little shop, and he bought his cigarettes. And then the message was, I walk miles for my cigarette. So, if we cannot walk a good while for getting sadhu sangha, then everything is very sad.
Yes.
Any endeavor should be ready. So very nice, but today we're going to make a little visit to Bon Maharaj.
Just regarding this thing, I will give one example which I heard yesterday from Srila Prabhupada's lecture. Prabhupada was saying just like a leaf which fall down from the tree doesn't stay green, it get dries because of it disconnection with the tree. So if we disconnect ourselves from the Vaishnava association, our bhakti will be dried. It will not remain alive.
Anyway, if you want to take a rickshaw and go also to see Srila Bon Maharaj, you can go along with us. I'm going with Maharaj actually to visit him. It's not going to be Harikatha, it's just going to have his class, but Mother, we should go definitely to see Bon Maharaj before going back to Mexico. Mother is leaving us today, so.
When you were leaving? Today? Tonight? Oh. Going alone? What? Acha.
She's a very old devotee.
And Mexico is very far. Mexico is very far from here. It's complete the opposite side of this world.
So let's go.
Yes. You have your bicycle? No. And I will be back by maybe 1.5 hours. So after that you can come. Where you will stay now?
One Maharaj is in
Huh?
Bajankuta next to Madan Hall.
Al ladito de la Bani Gaudiya Mas.
I need to speak to you, so come after 1.5 hours. If you come after 1 hour, you can stay here. Then I will come. Yes, we move.